got some interesting information and a new website that we want to tell you about, and we're talking about psoriasis this morning. Christine Janis is joining us. She's a Canadian Skin Patient Alliance Executive Director.
That's right.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Now, for a lot of people right now, especially as we're heading into the season, we're starting to deal with a lot of this dry, flaky, wintry skin. But for some people, there's a difference between dry skin and what they could be dealing with psoriasis. Can you break down what psoriasis really is?
Sure. So psoriasis, the difference between psoriasis and regular skin is your skin and mine, or your skin, sheds about and replaces itself about every 28 days. In psoriasis patients, it's about every 2 or 3 or 4 days, that particular patch of skin or those patches, depending upon how moderate or severe that psoriasis is. So think about it. If your skin is growing so quickly, it doesn't have a chance to shed, and then you get these scaly, itchy, thick patches, sometimes called plaques. Those are the things that characterize psoriasis. And they sometimes crack, bleed. It can be very, very uncomfortable.
And there could be definitely a different variety of them, or people that have very mild cases to people who really are ashamed or embarrassed to even head outside.
That's right. There's a huge psychosocial component to having psoriasis. There are a lot of people with psoriasis, you don't even know it because they cover up. You don't see their skin. That's very common amongst many skin patients, particularly psoriasis patients. There have been studies done that really show that the psychosocial impact of having psoriasis is sometimes worse than having cancer, than having heart disease. It's pretty tough.
There's a way, though, that they can communicate and they can get more information, and this is a new website that's just come out. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
So this website, psoriasiscommunity.ca or psoriasiscommunitycanada.ca, is a website that's been produced by our organization, which is the Canadian Skin Patient Alliance. And this is a national organization for skin patients. We do everything by patients, for patients. This website is an initiative of ours to communicate specifically with psoriasis patients because we do so much for them already, and it's a particular segment that gets a lot and needs a lot of attention and help.
This isn't a pharmaceutical type website that you've got certain products that are suggesting certain things.
Absolutely.
This is really about the discussion.
And that's the thing. That's one of the things about our organization is we are unbiased. We like to say we're neutral like Switzerland. Everything that you get from us, anything that you read and see has been vetted by our medical advisory board. We work closely with dermatologists, and again, it is just by patients, for patients.
One of the things that you want to touch on was the tools category, right?
Right.
Especially for people who are concerned with something and then want to head to the doctor.
Well, I think the tools section on the website is if you already know that you've got psoriasis, then it's the dermatologists tell us that what they'd love for you to do is go do the tool, print it out, and then take it with them, because one of the things about psoriasis is that the treatment that you're on only works as long as you're willing to follow it. And so it's very lifestyle dependent. There are great new treatments that are out as in the last 10 years or so. A lot of people have given up hope. It's time for them to go check it out and to check out the tool and then go to their doctor.
The website that people want to check out, psoriasiscommunity.ca, or you can do psoriasiscommunitycanada.ca. All the information is listed right there. It's a new website, especially for people who are unfamiliar with it or are just waiting for something new to be out and more information. Then this is a brand new website. And of course, very quickly, you have these as well. These are
that's right. Magazines. They're produced by the CSPA, and they're free magazines, and you can also access them by going through psoriasiscommunity.ca, and we'll put you on the mailing list. There's also a newsletter through the Psoriasis Community website, so there's lots there. Please go.
Find it. Great, thank you. Thanks for the information.
Thanks so much,
and especially too, if this is something that's bothering you, definitely get it checked out. Best thing to do is just get the information and get on the right treatment. We do have to take a short commercial break. I do believe we're cooking once again with the Smokehouse. That's going to be happening a little after the 9 o'clock hour, but more information on senior safety. We're also going to have the 1-2 yoga in, some new clothing that's hitting the nation's capital. All that's coming your way after this commercial break.